I've been fighting so hard for Yuri.
Go for Yuri then.
Like, I don't feel like there's a good choice here. Like, I'm tempted to just go with the flow of the game and be like, look, I told you what's best for you, I love you. But then it's like, but I've been fighting for Yuri this whole time. So then I'll hurt Yuri, you know what I mean? Like, which Monica warned me about. Fucking Monica, who knows the game and I don't. I feel like you're gonna hurt Yuri. You'll always be my dearest friend, and she's gonna be like, ah, yeah, I told you I like you more than you like me, you fucker. I don't know what to choose, Jim. Do I want to hurt? I've been going for Yuri, so fucking, like, whatever. Like, is like, honestly, I'm a little torn on the decision, but, like, I just gotta stick to my guns. Oh, you'll always be my dearest friend.
You'll always be the dog.
What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. Garm, what up, dog? Hey, buddy, I'm in the middle of, like, this deep emotional, like, revelation. And Garm's like, yeah, well, I'm gonna come lick your face. Everyone's gonna be watching this and be like, God damn it, Jared! Read the shit! Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh.
Dog break.
Oh. What a little baby. What a little baby. Hi, Siori. Hi. Whoa, it's Siori.
He's depressed. He's depressed. Look at him.
Oh. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. But
Puppet.
please trust me that I know what's best. It will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. I'm gonna go kill myself now. Thank you. Siori forces a smile through an incredibly painful expression. Ha ha ha. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori? It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down the path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing? You're also right that I just want it to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do not know me better than anyone, or you really do know me better than anyone but Puppet. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Siori smiles. Siori's smile finally breaks.
My girlfriend Yuri could show you what a stab in the chest feels like.
All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. So I'm shocked that I don't know how to react. Siori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Siori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? Because the only good option to save her was to say you love her. And you didn't. Because you're a jerk. Because I told you not to. There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Siori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Siori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until these things are back to the way they were. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. Siori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. I just felt like that was like the anime way to do it. Just like fucking like the ascending tone, like, she's my greatest friend, and I will do anything that it takes. Yeah! It's the day of the festival. Dun, 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 dun. All of a sudden I expect this to be the one where I walk into the school with Siori, but Siori isn't answering her phone.
Excellent. Good job.
I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that it's little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Shiori and Yori at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. But Puppet! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared. That has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Shiori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that one day you'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember that Shiori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, butt puppet. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But I stammer embarrassed. Did Shiori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here, but I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Shiori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before.
Oh, shit.
Oh, good. Percent. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head.
There's more.
Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Monica told Shiori she should kill herself, I think.
Yeah.
It's getting dark.
Shiori, huh? Stop. Shiori, I think you all just kill yourself.
What's wrong? I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Shiori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. I gotta go! Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out from after me. She's already dead, it's too late. I know this, because I'm a bitch. I cook in my pace. Dun, 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 dun. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Shiori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or help her wake up. Even the simplest gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. Dun, 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 dun. I reach Shiori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer. She's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Dun, 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 dun. Shiori! She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Gulp. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all.
Sleeping like the
Walking
dead.
up on her in her own house. Wake up, bitch! Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Siori's room, I knock on the door. Siori! Wake up, dummy!
Wake up, dummy.
There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this, because I'm kind of afraid of what I'll see on the other side. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun!
She's just hanging out.
And now, for an instant... here's the error! An exception has occurred. Game file, script line, C. Dun, dun, dun.
See, traceback.txt
Game
for details.
slash script.
It's not a beautiful day at the festival now, is it, punk? What you
Take that
did.
overlay off. Yeah. What the hell? What the damn hell? What the hell?
Not a beautiful day
Is this a
now.
nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Siori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe that my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Siori I would be there for her. I told her I knew what's best, and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Duh. Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonizing scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I'd spent more time with her, walked her to school, gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship,
And my
then I could have
refrigerator.
prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed me from. And now, I can never take it back. Never. Never. Never.
Never, never,
Never. 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 Never.
never.
Never.
The end.
Never.
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah.
So now there's a glitched out Monica over Sayori.
Yeah.
So it's...
Yeah.
Alright, now maybe I can check some shit out. Hang on here. This button?
That's for a new game.
It was new game. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is the neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself make. Error. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Morning, I usually was being surrounded by couples and walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Just tell me the other day I met some girls, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content getting on my own average while spending free time. There's always an anime club. Like the school day is like I feel like I'm going through. It's like I'm going through, but like clubs. Yeah, there's just no other person on the other side. Like I'm talking to myself. You know what I mean? Like one giant conversation.
Yeah.
Huh? Blood puppet? Monica? Oh my goodness! I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. Do we know each other? Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little What did you come here for anyways? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Like, I'm so, like, my head hurts. Like, I don't want to read all this shit all over again. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Error. Literature club can be anything, reading, writing poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yes, it's funny, right?
How pathetic.
She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's nothing wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's right. Did Monica say she? Hey, but puppet. Any chance you are still looking for? Are you looking for a club to join? I mean, yeah. In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Okay, to stop using your weird robot voice. Besides, how could I ever refuse something like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. Awesome.
Autism.
You're really sweet. But puppet, you know that. It's nothing really. Shall we go? Yes. I think that's a good spot.
Yeah, should we go?
To save. Empty slots? What?
Yeah, they delete your save, bro.
Really?
You can't save what's her face.
You can't go back and save Siori?
No.
Was that the big mistake, Ethan? It was Ethan, right?
Yeah.
Ethan! Was that it? Are you happy? I knew it would happen. I predicted it. I don't even know anything about this game. I honestly haven't watched anything on this. I don't know anything about this game. People told me to play it. But I see this shit coming like a mile away. I could have said I love you, but I was invested in Yuri. I didn't know I was gonna have to start all over again. Anyways, or I would have been like, fuck it. I love you. Fine. Whatever.
I love you. I love you.
I love you. I love you. I love you. You. Next time on GameBound. More of this shit.